Hello everyone, my name is José Martínez de Ubago. I'm about to present my project, which is Palo Consult. It is an outplacement platform. This project is basically a demo for my thesis for my MBA in data business. What is outplacement? Basically, it's a benefit offered by companies in order to help their employees who have lost or will stop working with the company to find a new position in another company. How does it work? Basically, an independent provider or a third party works directly with the prospective candidates, the former employees, offering career coaching, helping them write a new resume and CV writing in order to help in the transition that goes from the moment they lose their job until they find a new one. Okay, for this project, these are the technologies I'm using. I basically got two big main blocks. Okay, first of all, we got the platform itself. For backend, I'm using PHP Vanilla. For the frontend, I got HTML5, CSS3, jQuery, Ajax, and a bit of Bootstrap. As a database, I'm using SQL Server. On the other hand, I got my administration panel, for which I use some newer technologies like Node.js with Express and API-REST for the backend. And for the frontend, I'm using React.js and CSS3 for styling. Again, the database is SQL Server. Okay, so let's move on to the project itself. Here we got my homepage where basically I'm explaining what the project is about. But let's move on to the login and let's see what functionalities I got. Here I got the three Bootstrap cards. Depending on the type of user you are, you can click on this button and this will fire a get request, and here I get my login. Okay, and this through Ajax I get this login. Okay, let's enter. Right, we are within the panel. We can get to see the basic information for the enterprise. At the same time, they can check the candidates the enterprise has. Again, I'm using Bootstrap cards. This is very interesting because they can see whether they got a coach or not, depending on whether they have a coach or not. Okay. At the same time, they can also have a number of sessions the coach has completed with their candidates, and if they have completed any sessions, we will see a report has been submitted with further information on how the candidate has done during the outplacement. Okay, here this is a basic jQuery toggle function, and well, looks really nice. And the other function is a form where they can add new candidates. And for example, I'm going to add myself, and let's see how this works. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 66. Okay, language I'll stick to Spanish. Enterprise obviously Magnetic Lab because this is the company. I do register. So what now? This fires a post request, and this new profile has been added to the database within this company with all the default information. At the same time, this employee of this company, the prospective candidate, would have received an email saying that he's being added to Palo Consult. If we click in here, we see the email address and the password in order to log in, right? So if we close our session, we go back to the candidates login. We will enter the candidate's profile with the password. Okay, again we are in the candidates panel. They can see their info, and this doesn't look very nice, right? We got to change this default picture and this default about me information. So if we go to the update info, okay, picture has been changed. We can also change the number or the about you. So let's say hello, my name is Jose. Please to meet you. I could also change the password, but I just stick to that. I will continue with the presentation. Right, I close session, okay? And now let's go into a coach panel. Coaches are the ones who will be helping the candidates to improve in that transition that goes from the moment they lost a job until they find a new job. Okay, your candidates, if we click in here, we see the coach has got these two candidates he's working with. Can see the information, he's got the contact details, email, phone number, and can see whatever he needs. Okay, number of sessions complete with this candidate and none with this other. If we go to free candidates, this is the panel where all coaches can see all the candidates that have not been selected by any other coach. So me as Coach Mark, I will add it. Okay, and now it will be on my, let's say on my profile, on my panel. So now I got his contact details. I can start talking to him and proceed with the outplacement itself. At the same time, Jose will have received another email saying that a new coach has been selected, the name of the coach and the email. So both parties have each other's contact information, and they can start right away. Proceeding with the outplacement. And at last, once the coach has finished with the outplacement, can create a report in order to send it to his company. So let's just see whatever we get to try here. Blah 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 blah. It's candidates perception, strong points, weak points, other comments. We submit this form, okay, and now this information will have been uploaded in the enterprises panel, okay. So they will know how their candidates have done, but most importantly, they will know how much they will have to pay for this candidate, okay? Total of 5 sessions. Right, so this is basically the platform which I use with the PHP, loads of Ajax and jQuery and requests to the database. But what I like the most is my administration panel, which I decided to create with Node and React.js in order to learn how to use it properly. So basically, this is just a basic route where I can read information that I might be interested in as administrator. For example, number of candidates with coach, candidates without coach, all the relative information about coach, like their name, emails, number of sessions, candidates, etc., etc. And same thing for enterprises. Okay, so for example, for Magnetic Club, I know I will have to be charging them with 5 sessions, and I will have to be paying Mark Steven for 5 sessions. Okay, so React is a synchronous technology. Just for the sake of this presentation, I'm going to be making this very quick. Okay, this information has been updated very easily. Okay, I do not have to re-render the whole page for showing this information. Same thing for editing. I can just go to change the name, and it's being edited right away. I can even delete it. Okay, at the same time, same thing happens for the enterprises. I can create a new enterprise. It will be here. Edit the name. I update the state of this component and can finally delete it. This is basically my project. I hope you have liked. If you have any further questions, just please, you can contact me on either email, LinkedIn, or even check my project on GitHub.